Alright, what's up guys? So I am Tommy from JetNet Weather, and today I'm going to be going over the 4 main sites I use for weather, basically. First off is going to be WeatherWise, which is the site I use to look at all radar. Basically, majority of the things I do is through WeatherWise. Just a quick side note, I do have WeatherWise Plus. However, most of these features are included in the free version. So you can go ahead, click on any of the radar sites on the screen. They're going to be the dark blue circles. You come down to the bottom left and all of your products are there. So you can see reflectivity. There's a few of these that are specific for pro accounts, which I do not have. However, to get the basic features, you do not need a paid subscription. Everything you'll need is here. You could see you have velocity, correlation coefficient, all of that stuff. If you come down a little further, you can see there are a few other options. So you can change how the radar looks. You can turn lightning off or on. For a plus account, you can turn to extra lightning, which is what I have it set at. Next, if you come to the top left here, you can turn on a whole bunch of these features. First, you can click on outlooks, which it'll pop up on the middle of your screen. You can go in, see whatever of the outlooks you want to see. There's a whole bunch of them, SPC, WPC, and a whole bunch of others. Few other options you can see are has cams, traffic cameras, spotter network, storm chasers. All of those you can use with a free account. Can't show you any of them right now for copyright reasons, but you can go in and check them out yourself. Few of the other options, there are surface fronts, and where it says my locations, you can actually set an address or a few of them, and then at the top of the screen click home and it'll show you your address, wherever it is, and all the warnings or watches you're in. If you go a little further, you can see how there's split view and there's an expert mode, which I think you can put up to 4 screens, but you need a pro account for that. There's navigation, you can draw on the screen, you can measure, and storm track, you can basically view how long it's going to take for a storm to get to a certain spot. Next up on the list is going to be pivotal weather, which is what I use to see all my forecast models and basically look and try to predict storms. So if you come up here, you can see all the different forecast models you can choose from. You can choose from the locations and the maps you see it, and you can choose like if it's a slideshow, if you see a single image for the timestamp or all that stuff. I currently have it in the original mode, but you can switch it to beta mode, which is what I usually use. Here over in beta mode on the left side, you can see all of the different models you can choose from. So there's all the ones in severe weather, surface precipitation, upper air, all that fun stuff. Pivotal weather is free. However, if you don't want ads, you have to pay for it, and a few of the other models you need to pay for. Third on the list is, of course, going to be the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center website, which you can use to see storm reports, forecasts, outlooks, all that stuff. If you click here, you could see there's all the storm reports. You come to the outlooks, you can see day 1, day 2, day 3, and then the day 4 through 8. Last but certainly not least is the NOAA Damage Assessment Toolkit. I use this to go in, find damage paths as soon as they're updated, and there's also photos here, but I can't show any of them. Currently, it is set at between March 25th and March 29th, so you can see that there is some tornado damage, and you can click on it, read the info, and there's also images at the bottom, but can't click them. So as a quick experiment, let's come over here and select April 27, 2011, the day of the super outbreak, and you can come down here, see purple, there's the Philadelphia EF5, and a whole bunch of these other tornadoes from that same day. That's going to wrap it up for this video. These are the main ones I use. I will probably make another video showing some of the more advanced ones I also use. I will include the links to all of these in the description. Quick note, I am not sponsored by any of these, but I do recommend using them. All right, thanks for watching. JetNet out.